Oh, oh, oh! Sorry.
Almost ready.
It's coming. It's coming.
I just spilled the precious liquid. Okay.
Oh no. So
Hey.
we.
Baby in cologne.
Oh, oh, oh!
I'm getting it.
Sorry.
Almost ready.
Who's got a huge delay on their audio?
Spilled
Yeah,
precious liquid.
it's.
Yep.
Oh my God! I sound like I'm 3. For the love of God!
I am fixing that in 1 second.
There's an echo.
So you got older, Michelle?
I guess so. I don't. Yeah. Not right.
Sorry.
Oh no, it's fine.
Okay, and the echo is gone. Is that right?
Yay.
Okay.
I think it's.
Hey, Freddie.
I'm ready.
And Glenn. Hey,
Hi,
Glenn.
and Mark.
Of course.
Say hi to Mark.
Yes. And thanks everybody for showing up for this, whatever it is, umpteenth virtual Catbird Cafe. Thank you for you musicians and poets and tubers and legumes. We appreciate your participation.
This is 100 and what? You know?
119.
119?
Oh,
Oh, thank you. I had lost count.
all
So.
right.
Yep. And the other announcement is that, God willing, the actual physical Catbird will be opening on the third Saturday of September, the
September 17th.
17th.
Oh.
And what's going to happen there is, so and we'll all have to get used to this. The virtual Catbird will be on every other week, and the physical Catbird will be on every other week. So
We'll
this
get a
On the
schedule.
we'll get a schedule out. So we probably won't be VOM on the 17th, but we will on the weekend after. Okay, everybody ready for that? Because so many people locally here are so pining to get together, you know, and those of you who don't live on the South Shore, I'm sorry.
But we'll still have.
And yeah, hopefully we won't lose you.
We live on the South Desert, Glenn and I.
That might be good enough.
It's worth a long drive. It's worth a long drive.
Yeah, it should be fun.
We'll leave now.
There you go.
So who showed us? Was it Glenn Gardner last week or the week before? Showed us his thermometer, and it read 120. But don't most thermometers? That's about as high as they go, right?
That was it.
So it was no doubt higher than 120.
I don't think so. That thermometer actually sits on one of the supports for the house, so for the roof over the deck. So I think it picks up some heat from the building, the sun hitting the building.
Okay.
That day, actually, it was only about 118.
Oh, was that all?
Only.
Lucky you.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. What's happening? This week's suggested themes are International Beer Day.
Beer.
Ah. Yeah, National Wiggle Your Toes Day. And not so hilariously, it's also the anniversary of the atomic bomb was dropped on Hiroshima.
Could they pick things that are further on either end of the spectrum? That's pretty amazing.
Right.
Yeah.
Wiggle your toes versus
Oh.
Hiroshima.
Yeah. So there it is, and I'll be singing about Hiroshima and Nagasaki, because that happened the day after.
Right.
In fact, it might be the other way. This might be Nagasaki, and tomorrow was.
I don't think so.
Okay.
No, I think today is Hiroshima and Nagasaki. I thought it was the 9th of August, I thought.
Yeah, I think it was a couple of days later, or there was a day in between. But I don't know.
I could be wrong.
No authority.
So, We're going to start with Joanna, and then we'll go with Michelle.
Oh, I'm
and
number
then
2?
Glenn.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
you'd be
yeah,
number 2 now.
Because John bailed on us. He's number 9.
Michelle, you still have to sit there with your beer. You don't get to tune your guitar.
Oh my God, I followed that. Wow.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
that's how I feel when I'm after you.
It's a Mutual Admiration Society.
Oh, yeah.
My baby and me.
Joanna.
Remember that? Of course you do.
We want Joanna.
We belong to a mutual admiration society, my baby and me. And that's all I remember of it.
Yay, Steve! Woo!
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right. Now let's get to the actual real music. And please join me in welcoming back the wonderful Joanna Katzen.
Hey, Joanna.
Yay!
Thank you. Thank you. So I'm going to touch on one of the topics, sort of, close, and that's beer. And not that the song is about beer, it's not, but it's definitely a drinking song. So on the chorus, I want to see all the mugs going like this. And it's called Poor Working Slob. And as Janet has already shown you, it is the title song of That's It, of my CD with my late husband, Ray Scudero, although he was very punctual. City streets are nearly silent, waiting for the day. Bits of litter by the curbstone are dancing and blowing away. The lamppost light is softly humming a 60s cycle hymn. And New York City starts its stirring as the day begins. First to awaken are hobos and winos, up with the cracking of dawn, rolling the bundles of old coats and cardboard, a scratch of the head and a yawn. Then come the beggars, panhandlers, and hustlers, off to appointed rounds. Then come the workers, the brokers, and lurkers, in cars and in trains underground. It's another long day in the city. There you go, yeah. Another hard day on the job. So here's to the bums and the brokers, and here's to the poor working slob. Yeah, here's to the poor working slob. Uptown and downtown, Christown and crosstown, traffic is starting to roll. Up escalators and down elevators, up ladders and down in a hole. All honking and wheezing, shoving and squeezing, off to a day on the job. Buzzing and steaming and yelling and screaming the song of the poor working slob. It's another long day in the city. It's another hard day on the job. So here's to the bums and the brokers, and here's to the poor working slob. Yeah, here's to the poor working slob. In suits of 3 pieces, in cufflinks and creases, in offices, plush glass and chrome. All lipstick and rouges, assistants and stooges, equip the the executive dome, while squirrels and pigeons all pick up the smidgens of pizza and popcorn and crumbs. In canyons and valleys and side streets and alleys, from Wall Street on up to the slums. Sing along. It's another long day in the city. It's another hard day on the job. So here's to the bums and the brokers, and here's to the poor working slob. Yeah, here's to the poor working slob. Well, they go out in bunches, breaking for lunches. There's bagels, falafel, and fluff. They buy up the sandwiches, sold up some sandwiches, packed till they've all had enough. Then it's back to the grindstone with sequins and rhinestones, with tons of new paper to read. At 5, they all cans it and flocks to mass transit, the last of a slow-dying breed. Here we go. It's another long day in the city. It's another hard day on the job. And here's to the bums and the brokers, and here's to the poor working slob. Yeah, here's to the poor working slob. Now some people find that the old daily grind can be easy to deal with today. If stress is the problem, get rid of that goblin. Aerobics will chase it away. Ah, there ain't nothing cuter than an office computer with switches and buttons and knobs. But if cities disturb ya, then move to suburbia, commute with the rest of us slobs. Yeah, it's another long day in the city. It's another hard day on the job. So here's to the bums and the brokers, and here's to the poor working slob. It's another long day in the city. It's another hard day on the job. So here's to the bums and the brokers, and here's to the poor working slob.
Oh, yeah. And here's to you, Joanna.
Pardon?
That was great.
I said, here's to you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
The great lyrics, great advice.
Yeah, that was, I think I forgot to give songwriting credit. That was written by Ray.
Completely by Ray, yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Great
Wonderful song.
message, yeah.
Yep.
Somebody
Well,
was eating a fluffernutter.
Pardon me?
Was somebody eating a fluffernutter? You said fluff, right?
Fluff, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, up to you guys to decide what it is.
Oh, I thought it's marshmallow fluff.
Yeah.
Great song.
I agree. I wish I had written it, but at least I get to sing it. Okay, so my next one goes with the Hiroshima theme. And so, like, I think it was Tom who said it, big switch over. So you can keep drinking your beer if you want. I come and stand at every door, but no one hears my silent prayer. I knock and yet remain unseen, for I am dead, for I am dead. 'Cause 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 I am dead, for I day. died in Hiroshima long ago. I'm 7 now, as I was then. When children die, they do not grow. My hair was scorched by swirling flame. My eyes grew dim, my eyes grew blind. Death came and turned my bones to dust that then were scattered by the wind. I need no fruit, I need no rice, I need no sweets nor even bread. I ask for nothing for myself, for I am dead, for I am dead. All that I ask is for peace. You fight today, you fight today, so that the children of this world may live and grow and laugh and play. I come and stand at every door.
Oh,
Yes.
wow.
I haven't heard that song for years, and I don't remember who did it.
Pete Seeger made it famous, I think. But I always thought he wrote it, but it turns out that it was written by somebody named, I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly, Natsim Hikmet or something like that. And he was a Turkish poet, and the original poem is in Turkic. And there was a woman named Jeanette Turner who translated it, and she wrote to Pete Seeger and said, I think I have a singable translation of this poem. Would you like to try? And he did.
Oh my. Oh, that's a good story.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Beautiful job with it, Joanna.
Yes, indeed.
Thank you very much.
Could you, in the chat, spell out his last name?
I can.
Because I think I've heard of him. I think he was a famous Turkish revolutionary.
Really?
But I'm not sure. Let me look into it.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll
appreciate
send
that.
it to you. I'll do it right now.
Good deal.
Thank you.
Let's hear it for Joanna Katz.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. And what's all this then?
That's not me.
Okay. How are you? How you doing?
Hi. Okay.
Okay. Well, it's better than shitty. So.
Yeah, no, I had a pretty good week, so yeah.
Excellent.
Good.
Glad to hear it.
Thanks.
All right, ladies and germs, please put your hands together for Ms. Michelle Abadia.
Go, Michelle. Go, Michelle.
Hello. Oh, I hope everyone's doing lovely. Fantabulovely. Sorry, that's fantabulovely. A combination of fantastic, fabulous, and lovely. Let's see. So, wow, I've got to follow that. Joanna, that was just so fantabulous. It was beautiful. Ah, enjoy. here I go. Let's talk about beer. You may or may not recall that a month or so ago I sang about how Boston College is the main culprit of why I drink. By the time I was a senior, I had no intention of drinking. Remember that? But then the dean said to me, "We want to make sure you don't drink in the premises." To which I said, "Okay." Oh yes, 'cause I was the youngest in my class and I would not be 21 by the time of graduation. But you know how it is when you tell a 2-year-old girl not to do something. Well, I've got the maturity of a 2-year-old, so I decided to drink. And my first beverage was beer, 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 and that was my very first beverage. How delicious, how yummy, how absolutely yummy it was. I started that night, that very same night. My friends had a party at my friend Laura's. It was a great party, and they said, "Wait, since when do you drink?" Well, my friends, I started drinking today. Since I've been told I'd be watched. My friend said, "Bleep that." Well, they actually said the F word, but I'm trying to be respectful. Anyway, they gave me a beautiful beer, and I discovered how much I actually liked it. Maybe out of rebellion. And I started drinking a cold one. Then I graduated to cocktails a few weeks later. Then I started trying out White Russians. And then I started drinking mine white, red, but beer is my beverage of choice. Oh, beer is my beverage of choice. That was my beverage all through senior year. And after the commencement ball, you know, the party where I was not supposed to drink, no one told me that I couldn't go to a friend's house and drink, so I did. Beer was my beverage of choice, and I got plastered, and that was my beverage of choice. But then when I turned 21 in grad school, beer was first, then wine, then tequila. Don't ever do that, kids. Beer is my beverage of choice. I know I can tolerate it. I know I'm okay with it. It's become my friend, not a usual friend, not an everyday friend, but a friend nonetheless. Beer is here.
Oh yeah!
Woo!
The queen of improvisation. Oh my! I love it.
I'm tired. Okay. Okay, let's see. All right, this one I've only sung once and it wasn't here, so it's new to most of you. New in my rep. It kind of has to do with alcohol because it occurs at a bar. In a corner of the bar that stands a jukebox. Let me start that again. I'm sorry, I can't do it in this key. Thank you. That's better. In the corner of a bar there stands a jukebox with the best of country music, old and new. You can hear your 5 selections for a quarter and somebody else's songs when yours are through. I've got good Kentucky whiskey on the counter and my friends around to help me ease the pain, till some button-pushing cowboy plays that love song. And here I am just missing you again. Please, mister, please, don't play B-17. It was our song, it was his song, but it's over. Please, mister, please, if you know what I mean, I don't ever want to hear that song again. If I had a dime for every time I held you, and for every time you've been so close to me, I could swear I'd be the richest girl in Nashville, and even in the state of Tennessee. But I guess I better get myself together, 'cause when you left, you didn't leave too much behind. Just a note that said, I'm sorry, by your picture, and a song that's weighing heavy on my mind. Please, mister, please, don't play B-17. It was our song, it was his song, but it's over. Please, mister, please, if you know what I mean, I don't ever want to hear that song again. I don't ever want to hear that song again.
Oh, beautiful.
Beautifully done.
Great.
Outstanding, man. You are so
Michelle.
beautiful to me.
Oh my goodness. You are so
Tell us a little about that song,
Oh,
Kendra.
that song is Olivia Newton-John. She recorded it in the 70s. And so it's called Please, Mister, Please.
Thank you. Thank you, Mina.
Thank you for that. It
Beautifully
was
done.
great. Michelle Abadia.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. People rule.
Okay. Excuse me. All right, we got Glenn Gardner coming up, followed by Tom Maynard, followed by Mary Ann McAllister. And there he is right now. And I got a bull toad in my throat here. I don't know what that's all about, but I will croak the introduction here. Please give it up for Mr. Glenn Gardner.
Hey, Glenn.
Does sound better, Stephen, since you had it greased.
Yeah.
All right, beer. Beer. I was thinking some beer songs, and then toes. That's a tough one. Although I thought about Michael Frank's Popsicle Toes, but I hadn't played it in probably 35 years, so I said that's probably not what I'm going to do. I had the good fortune of touring through New Zealand and Australia about 25 years ago, and appropriate to the topic here, there's a word that they use that means evacuating one's stomach quickly, and it's chunder is the word, chunder. And this song makes a lot more sense when you kind of know that. And I learned that right away, on tour, because people are chundering often, it seems. But anyway, this one is called Down Under. One second, just want to do this. Traveling in a fried-out combi on a hippie trailhead full of zombies. Met a strange lady, she made me nervous. Took me in and gave me breakfast. She said, do you come from a land down under, where the women blow and the men plunder? Can you hear the thunder? You better run, you better take cover. Fine break from a man in Brussels, 6'4" and full of muscles. I said, do you speak my language? He just smiled and gave me a Vegemite sandwich. He said, I come from a land down under, where the beer does flow and the men chunder. Can you hear the thunder? You better run, you better take cover. Lying in a den in Bombay, with a slack jaw, not much to say. I said to the man, are you trying to tempt me? Because I come from the land of plenty. Do you come from a land down under, where the women glow and the men plunder? Can you hear them thunder? You better run, you better take cover. I come from a land down under, where the beer does flow and the men chunder. Can't you hear the thunder? You better run, you better take cover.
Great band, men at work. And,
Indeed. Thanks,
nice
guys.
You got me thinking about Michael Franks, though. That was a great song, Popsicle Toast. We have a vinyl album of his. Another of his songs that I really like is Monkey See, Monkey Do.
Yeah, I mean, I thought he's just a great writer.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people thought those songs were real throwaways, but I actually don't think so. I think they're pretty nicely written songs. Popsicle Toast is actually not an easy song to play,
No.
if I remember right, but I'm going to have to go take another look at that thing. We'll see.
Yeah.
I'll pull the chart on that and see what's happening.
Okay.
All right, well, hey, now that we're all drunk, and we're about to chunder, let's get stoned, too. What the hell? Gonna sit down in the kitchen, fix me something good to eat. Make my head a little high, make the whole day complete. Gonna lay around the shanty, mama, put a good buzz on. Pass it to me, baby, now. Pass it to me slow. Take time out to smile a little before you let it go. Gonna lay around the shanty, mama, put a good buzz on. Ain't nothing to do, always room for more. Fill it up, light it, shut up and close the door. Gonna lay around the shanty, mama, put a good buzz on. Gonna sit down in the kitchen, fix us something good to eat. Make ourselves a little high, make the whole day complete. 'Cause we gonna lay around the shanty, mama, put a good buzz on.
Yes, indeed.
Thanks,
about to do
guys.
that.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Glenn Gardner.
Go,
Nice.
Glenn. Go, Glenn.
Thanks, guys.
Outstanding. Both great versions of great songs. And that Hikmet, that guy, he was a Polish, Polish-Turkish poet who was born in Greece and died in Moscow. So, and he was known for the lyricism in his flow, in case anyone cared. But I think it's Tom Maynard's turn now, and after that it will be Mary Ann's turn, and then Jade's. There he is, Davy B.
Thank you.
Hey, Tom. Go, Tom. Hey.
He's a great guy. He's got a great voice and plays great guitar, and he's a handsome devil too. So give it up for Tom Maynard.
Thank you. Thanks so much. I'm gonna stay off of topic completely today. I'm gonna do a couple original tunes that are both pretty new over the past couple of weeks. this first one, I think I may have done a couple of weeks ago here, but it's coming more together and been a few changes. But so let's start off with this one. This is called The Rain. 11 miles behind, with just a few to go. Trail, unending climb. Sun, a hammer blow. Cloud, a purple bruise. Air is thick and warm. Hairs, they stand on end, on head and neck and arms. When's the rain gonna fall? When's the rain gonna fall? When's the rain gonna fall to wash it all away? Out along the ridge, not a safe place to be. When the thunder rolls, long past time to flee. Oh, but I'm so alive, as down the trail I race. The wind turns harsh and cold before the storms embrace. Then the rain starts to fall, and the rain starts to fall, and the rain starts to fall to wash it all away. Miles at last are met, and shelter walls surround, finally warm and dry. This evening's home is found, and the rain's falling down, and the rain's falling down, and the rain's falling down to wash it all away. And the rain's falling down, and the rain's falling down, and the rain's falling down. At the ending of the day,
Beautiful song. Yeah, you did play it a couple weeks ago. It's a great song.
That was wonderful, man.
Thanks. And this one is about a week old. This is called The Quest. drop that down. Sun's going down, I step into the circle. Past is preparation, nothing left to say. Last light fades, and with it, spirit chanting. What remains is my own breathing, the last call of the jay. What's behind is behind. What is here is here. What's to come, I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. Moonlit lines, plain trails cross the darkness, stars and clouds and memory in velvet held at bay. Down canyon walls, a rock falls, then another. Something drawing closer, perhaps my soul is prey. What's behind is behind. What is here is here. What's to come, I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. Blowing out the candle, opening my fist, standing on the threshold, a vision's sacred gift. Sun's come up. What message found in morning? The smell of fallen dew on rock and scrub and clay. In my heart, something's come together. The darkness of the night with the brilliance of the day. What's left behind is behind. What's left here is here. What's to come, a morning's promise. A morning's promise. Another day.
I forgot to mention, he's a great songwriter too. Oh, that was deep and beautiful.
Really?
Thank you.
Yeah, you know, nobody knows what's coming next.
No.
Nobody ever did.
Nobody ever will.
No. You know, the guy that wrote Revelation thought he knew what was coming next. I hope he didn't. We'll see about that. Anyway, that was the one and only Tom Maynard.
Yeah,
Thank you, everyone.
Damn fine. Okay, now it's Marianne, and then Jade, and then Mark, and then Shyman. And Marianne, there she is in Marianne land. And how are you doing? How are you?
Okay. I'm doing okay. It's been a funny night. So
Yeah.
well, little Neil got me signed up for ROM, and
Yeah.
I got the sign up thing, and it said "Sign up Genius, you're number 24," and I thought, "Holy crap! I can't stay with 24 tonight. I can do this. I can do this." And then you said I was next, and I thought, better check that again. And
Hey.
I was looking at the wrong thing. So hey. So then, looking for my handy dandy little thing to turn the fan off while I play and turn on the light, and I couldn't find it, and I dropped my I turned over my bag and the light went on. Because it was under the bag.
One of those
Magic.
nights.
Magic.
All right.
So here we go.
Okay. Well, I'm sure it's all uphill from here. Ladies and
I just
gentlemen.
used up all my good luck.
No.
We'll find
No.
out.
Lots of good luck for you.
Well,
Yeah.
this is a couple songs tonight.
Okay,
first one-
but
Wait,
we need to
first,
introduce
let me
you.
just say, ladies and gentlemen, it's Marianne McCallum. That's you.
Go, Marianne. Go, Marianne.
You go.
So I'm going to throw a softball at you for the first song. I was thinking it was last week's theme, so I thought, oh, hug, I got it. But I do want to do this one first anyway. This is so nice. Ooh, how am I sounding? Since I just realized my mic's over here.
Sounding fine.
Was it? Oh, I should leave it there. But I don't know how to pick up when I sang. Ah, sorry.
I think it's better for you to move it there. That sounded good when you moved it.
Ah, I did use up all my luck. Oh no. Someone to hold me tight, that would be very nice. Someone to love me right, that would be very nice. Someone to understand each little dream in me. Someone to take my hand and be a team with me. So nice, life would be so nice if one day I find someone to take my hand and samba through life with me. Someone to cling to me, stay with me right or wrong. Someone to sing to me some little samba song. Someone to take my heart and give his heart to me. Someone who's ready to give love a start with me. Oh yes, that would be so nice. I can see you and me, that would be so nice. Someone to cling to me, stay with me right or wrong. Someone to sing to me some little samba song. Someone to take my heart and give his heart to me. Someone who's ready to give love a start with me. Oh yes, that would be so nice. I can see you and me, that would be so nice. Should it be you and me, I could see it would be so nice.
So nice.
Beautiful.
So nice.
Love that samba.
Marianne, you
Summer
really
song.
got the feel. You really got the feel of that.
Oh,
Nice job.
She's like a breath of fresh air, isn't she?
thank you. This next song is something a little bit different. Of all things, it's actually called So Pretty. Wasn't even thinking about the tie-in there. But it's about the closest thing I've got to observing Hiroshima and what happened. And the song was written by Leonard Bernstein. The text is by Betty Comden and Adolph Green. And it was performed back in 1968 when it was a Broadway for Peace. It was a
I did, yeah. Okay. 'Cause I was looking when they went.
hello. And so it was a protest concert against Vietnam. And this is a song. I've sung it accompanied to piano. I cannot do that piano on the guitar, but it goes pretty quick. We were learning in our school today all about a country far away, full of lovely temples painted gold, modern cities, jungles ages old, and the people are so pretty there, shining smiles and shiny eyes and hair. Then I had to ask my teacher why war was making all those people die. They're so pretty, so pretty. Then my teacher said and took my hand, they must die for peace, you understand. But they're so pretty, so pretty. I don't understand.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Oh.
beautiful. Incredible.
Marianne,
Outstanding.
I played that song in my old life. I
You've
played the piano part for somebody.
Oh, did you? Oh my gosh. If I come north, I want to meet with you and we
Sure.
could.
Oh, wow.
What a song.
Yeah, I want to be
Yeah.
there for that.
Yeah, me too.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah.
Wow.
Gee, Marianne.
That was
glorious.
beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's a
Well,
Wow.
heck of a piece.
Wow.
Yeah, thank you.
two amazing songs from Marianne McAllister. Okay. And now let's move on to our precious stone. There she is.
Yay.
Yep, with her black beret,
Love it.
and you can see
Yes,
her. She's
I
great.
unmuted you. Thanks. Hi, how you doing?
AJ, doing good. How are you?
Okay.
All right.
So, all right. Glad to see you here. Glad to hear you. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up, please, for Jade.
Hey, Jane.
Thank you. I have a couple of questions to start. Were you talking about the Catbird earlier? Because I couldn't hear any of it.
Yeah, we're going to start on, if the creek don't rise, we're going to start on the third Saturday of September, which would be the 17th, I believe.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
And how's that
we're
gonna
going to do
work?
it every other week. So,
And how's that going to work? How do you sign up or whatever?
We haven't figured anything out yet, Jane.
same way as
Okay.
before, I would assume.
Yeah, you have to show
The
up.
first
and-
one for first come first serve at the bar there.
Okay.
We'll for sure iron all this stuff out.
Yeah.
But that's
Okay.
going to be every other week, and then so that's the 17th, and then on the 24th we'll have the virtual one, and
okay.
and like that
So forth
every
and
other
so
week.
forth. Yeah.
Every other
Okay.
week. Okay, thank you
All
for
right.
that information.
Yeah,
Then I have another question.
certainly we'll communicate more information as we have it. We just got that date yesterday from the Wildlife Center, and we haven't worked through things with Bob and John about how they want to run it. So we will let
Okay.
you know.
That's fair enough, thanks. I just wanted, and the other thing is, I don't know if Steve can answer this or not. I've been trying to get Marion to help me. I have a problem with a mouse I can't get rid of. I can't get it to use the humane traps. I put every kind of bait in it. I've had her in my apartment for about 3 months. I don't know if you have any suggestions. I don't really
Try chocolate chips.
I did try some chocolate. I'll try it again. I don't want to get the snap traps, and I don't want to kill it.
No, chocolate chips, they seem to love it. Where are you? Are you in Boston?
No, I'm out in Walpole.
Boston mice love chocolate chips.
I've tried. I thought I tried some chocolate. I've tried the peanut butter. I've tried meat. I've tried everything.
Oh dear.
Except get a cat.
Oh, they won't allow a cat. The landlord's allergic to cats, so that's out.
Oh, okay.
But the darn thing has been, I can't figure out where it's coming from because I went through my whole apartment blocking every possible hole. I don't know how it's getting in.
What color is it?
Black with big ears.
Oh, okay.
I understand
So it's not
hamsters
a lab rat.
are good. They are predators for mice.
I have a hamster, but I don't think she's happy with the mouse.
No, I was being facetious. I'm sorry.
Is that true though about hamsters?
No, I was joking.
Oh, okay. Because
I
I'll
don't
believe
think she's
anything.
happy. I think the mouse has visited her once.
They don't need much of a hole, size of a dime, because they're soft boned. So if you've got a hole the size of a dime, they can get through.
Yep.
No, but I went through everything. Where all the pipes come in, I put steel wool. They recommended steel
That
wool.
usually works.
Huh.
I don't know where it's coming in. I can't find. I've blocked things. I've done all I think I can do. I mean, I went through my whole place, taking everything out of closets and everything.
Under the stove? I
It's
say
not
that
under the
because
stove. I know it's been under the refrigerator.
I remember moving into a place and we put the broiler on, and after an hour or two there was this wicked smell, and it turns out there'd been a whole nest of them in the broiler.
Oh God!
That smell,
I'm
you
pretty
could
sure
never
it's
get
just
rid
the
of it.
one. I've only seen one, and the droppings are so few. I'm pretty sure it's still just this one.
All right.
I don't see an indication there's more than one, but it's stubborn, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Good luck with it. Sorry, we can't. No.
Well, I'm gonna have to use the
3 months has
snap-
been
I'm
a
gonna have
good
to use the
life.
snap traps, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to kill it, but I'm
Oh.
gonna have to.
Well, what it is your pet.
I'm sure it thinks of itself as my pet. It's been there for so long. 3 months. I can't get rid of it.
Wow.
No,
They live from 12 to 18 months, so you only have another 6 months to a year.
My problem is, I think when it gets cold, it might invite friends with it. That's all I can
Probably
think
with
of.
you to get warm.
Yeah. I thought I would leave in this nice weather, but nope.
I read it in a book of lists, something called Camphor, Champhor. It's not something that you meet at a campsite, but I don't know. It was like you buy in the garden section, Camphor. They supposedly don't like it. They supposedly don't like it. It repels.
They don't like the
repels
smell?
I've heard of it.
Yeah, they don't like the smell on the leaves.
Oh, okay, I'll try that. Thanks. That's helpful.
Mothballs.
Oh, mothballs. All right, I'll try anything.
That's false. Okay, I just read it in a book because I got a mouse I can't get rid of either. I haven't tried that.
You too. Maybe they're
Supposedly
related.
they don't like peppermint either.
Yeah, I put
That's true.
peppermint. It does seem to keep it out
Neither
of
do
certain
spiders.
places.
It's a good way to keep spiders away too. You put peppermint oil around
Peppermint?
the edges of the floor. Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for some of the ideas. I don't want to use the snaps. I'm coming to that point. I hate it, though. No, I hate killing things. I really do. All right. So I got this song. I wrote it about 12 years ago. I think it's something that would be along the themes that we had tonight. It's called Light by the Numbers. Couldn't remember for a second. I need some room here. Just move me a little bit more. Okay, thank you, Marion. Okay, so here we go. One, two, three, four. Everybody go and lock your door because 5, 6, 7, 8. Enemies ready to retaliate. 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody grab your favorite gun because 3, 4, 5, and 6. World's being guided by lunatics. numbers, live by the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Everybody's going off to war because 5, 6, 7, 8. Rules haven't had enough. 8, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody's gonna pop a bomb because 3, 4, 1. Can't get enough of that killing bit. That's live by the numbers, live by the numbers. Once or twice you'd think we learned how many futures can we burn? 2, 3, 4, and 5. Wanna do more than just survive. That's life by the numbers, life by the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nobody wants to go to war because 5, 6, 7, 8. Rules fine out enough. 8, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nobody wants to shoot a gun because 3, 4, 5, and 6. Gonna try a little piece for kids. That's life by the numbers, life by the numbers, life by the numbers, life by the numbers. That's life by the numbers.
Yeah, it is. Woo! Love that song. Hey.
Throws me because every time I play, he gets right on my guitar. So in the middle of that, my lyrics got a little screwed up. I don't know what we're gonna do, but every time
I'm gonna take him out.
I mean, he really comes right here.
There's something about the guitar he likes.
I don't know.
He can't even hear it, but he likes it.
Yeah. So I don't know if anybody here has heard of the movie Nomadland.
Yeah, it takes place in Iraq or something.
No. Nomadland, based on a true story. It was got a lot of awards like a couple years ago. I recently watched it. And it deals with the fact that in this one town called Empire, Nevada, it was a small town, only about 100 people. And the one place that everybody worked was this place that made sheetrock and stuff like that. And it went out of business. So then everybody in that town lost their jobs. And what happened was the main character here, she's one of the people affected by this. So like many people do, there's a whole community of people that do this. They get their vans or their RVs and they live out of that and they travel around and they have like their own community. And mostly that's because they've suffered some kind of loss, like a loss of a partner, loss of a child, loss of, their livelihood. And in this case, also a loss of their hometown. So I was watching that this week and I wrote a poem because that's what came from watching this. It's a pretty powerful movie. I recommend it. I don't really have a title. I think I might call it Ode to Nomadland, but this is how it goes. I can't lose another thing. I hope the gods are listening. They seem to take without a thought, then take the things that I forgot. Leave behind what I hold dear, for that is what keeps me here. My friends, my home, my family, they are all a part of me. I can't lose another thing. I hope the gods are listening. Thank you.
Wow.
All right.
Wow, great.
Food for thought. Jay.
Thank you,
Let's
Dave.
hear it.
Thanks for being here tonight.
Thank you, my sister. We look forward to giving you a big hug in September. And now let's go to Shay Evans. Oh, and then, by the way, before Mark gets started, we have the Snake and
Jerry
Corribo, neither of whom we see you have signed up, and so I don't know why that is, but it's probably our fault. but what I would do is offer you. What is this? Storm's
14.
14. Okay, it's just
Yeah.
on the wrong page there.
Right.
And Dennis Piran is number 15. So I'd like to put you guys in 16 and 17, if that's okay with you.
That's all right.
Okay. Yeah, we were wondering because we read your post and you had said that you were gonna be here, and then you weren't. And we got confused. Okay, Jerry, number 17.
Signed up.
I was coming into the bathroom. I thought you said you were going to take them out.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay.
And then we'll put Jerry in 17.
Okay. Deal. Now,
All right.
poor Mark sitting here waiting.
Yep. Poor guy. Oh, man, yeah. We
I'm
pity
good.
him.
I'm good. I'm tired. I don't have any place to go. I'm cool. Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right. Well, then, let's give it up for this guy, Mr. Mark Bishop Evans.
So here's a little bit of a departure from what I usually do. This song is from 1984. Now let me try that again. I feel so unsure as I take your hand and lead you to the dance floor. As the music dies, something in your eyes brings to mind the silver screen and all those sad goodbyes. I'm never gonna dance again, guilty feet have got no rhythm. It's easy to pretend, I know you're not a fool. Should've known better than to cheat a friend, waste the chance that I've been given. I'm never gonna dance again the way I dance with you. Time can never mend the careless whispers of a good friend. To the heart and mind, innocence is blind. There's no comfort in the truth. Pain is all you find. I'm never gonna dance again, guilty feet have got no rhythm. It's easy to pretend, I know you're not a fool. Could've known better than to cheat a friend, waste the chance that I've been given. So I'm never gonna dance again the way I dance with you. Tonight the music seems so loud, wish that I could lose this crowd. Maybe it's just better this way, we'd only hurt each other with the things we say. It could have been so good together, could have had this dance forever. Now who's gonna dance with me? Please stay. I'm never gonna dance again, guilty feet have got no rhythm. It's easy to pretend, I know you're not a fool. Should've known better than to cheat a friend, waste the chance that I've been given. never gonna dance again the way I dance with you. I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm. It's easy to pretend. I know you're not a fool. Should've known better than to cheat a friend. Waste a chance that I've been given. Never gonna dance again the way I dance with you.
Nice choice. Yeah.
That's a good choice.
From a George Michael, the father figure. Yeah. Okay. What else you got?
Got one more for you. Now, don't have a song about Hiroshima, but in 3 days, we get to celebrate again Nagasaki.
Right.
Yep.
And I do have a song that has that in it.
All right.
Song is called Honor.
3 days, huh?
Honor some demand is free to every man, but I must disagree. It more rightly seems to me that honor must be won, reward for something done. It surely is a cost, has been wagered, has been lost. Since first recorded time, the mass of human crime, like symbols etched in pain, and blood that falls like rain, clings to every cause, be it politics or gods. A man's torment of man lay countless as the sand. Jericho and Rome, the atrocities were known. From Dresden's raging fire to the pilgrim witches' pyres, from Hitler's cruelest gas to the Nagasaki blast. Why don't we despair for this wickedness we share? Rwandans and Armenians, the Kurd, and yes, the Jews, the Navajo, the Creole, the Apache and the Sioux, in Nanking and in Lebanon, Cambodia and more, in Congo and in Palestine, and don't forget Darfur, Namibia, My Lai, the death is also there. Stretches across the century, this endless trail of tears. And now another war to cleave the open soul, a rising bloody tide where children burn and die, where innocence is lost to another Holocaust, and manned armies come in force to nail honor to the cross. Rwandans and Armenians, the Kurd, yes, the Jews, the Navajo, the Creole, the Apache and the Sioux, in Nanking and in Lebanon, Cambodia and more, in Congo and in Palestine, and don't forget Darfur, Namibia, Emili, the death is also there. Stretches across the centuries, this endless trail of tears. Now honor some demand is free to every man, but I must disagree. It more rightly seems to me that honor must be won, reward for something done. It surely has a cost, has been wagered, has been lost.
Yeah,
Oh man.
a true anthem. It's a great song.
Really.
The clear mind and heart of this guy, Mark Bishop Evans.
Yes. Thank you, Mark.
Thank you for that. Woo.
Wow.
It just about covers it all.
Sure.
You know.
Does.
Yeah. All right. Sherman would be next, and then Chris Lee, and then we'll have a word from our sponsor just
Okay.
to give you. Okay. Hey, Sherman, what's up?
Well, I'm going to do a couple I've done numerous times before, but they're appropriate to the day.
All right. Good enough. Let's hear it, please.
By Dylan.
Mr. Sherman Whipple.
This one's by Bob Dylan. It's called With God on Our Side. Oh, my name, it means nothing. My age means less. The country I come from is called the Midwest. I was taught and brought up there, the laws to abide, that the land that I live in has God on its side. Oh, the history books tell it, they tell it so well. How the cavalry charged and the Indians fell. How the cavalry's charged and the Indians died. Oh, the country was young then, with God on its side. Spanish-American war had its day, and the Civil War too was soon laid away, and the names of the heroes I was taught to memorize. With guns in their hands and God on their side. The First World War, boys, it came to an end. The reason for fighting I never did get, but I learned to accept it, and accept it with pride. For you don't count your dead when God's on your side. The Second World War, it came to an end. We forgave the Germans, and then we were friends. Though they murdered 6 million, in the ovens they fried. The Germans now too have God on their side. I've learned to hate Russians throughout my whole life. If another war comes, it's there we must fight. To hate them and fear them, to run and to hide, and accept it all bravely with God on our side. But now we've got weapons of a chemical dust. If fire them we're forced to, then fire them we must. One push of the button and a shot the world wide. You never ask questions when God's on your side. Through many a dark hour, I've been thinking about this. That Jesus Christ was betrayed by a kiss. I can't think for you. You must decide whether Judas Iscariot had God on his side. So now as I'm leaving, I'm weary as hell. The confusion I'm feeling, no tongue can tell. The words fill my head, then fall to the floor. That if God is on our side, He'll stop the next war. That if God is on our side, He'll stop the next war.
Oh,
Yeah,
nicely done, Shane.
hopefully she will.
Yeah.
Okay, Wendy, that was amazing. that it's come around to that again.
It has.
Yeah.
Keeps coming around. This is my nuclear waste song, Legacy. In the presence of all, in soundness of mind, I leave you this will, I include all mankind. There be something for all, a small gift or two, in the space of one lifetime, it's the least I could do. In the years that I lived and I walked on this land, I moved mountains, changed rivers with a touch of my hand. Now I stand back in wonder, even now I'm not through. One more surprise, especially for you. Can you guess what it is, wrapped in lead and white stone? It's yours now to have, but never to own. And don't try to hide it, not deep in the ground. There's no place on earth it'll never be found. You know, it's not that I didn't love you. It's not that I don't care. It's just I've needed more power, and I've left you my burden to bear. So the children unborn, leave my surprise. Hold out your hands now and open your eyes. And on to the future, there's hope for you still. If for the half-life of plutonium you cherish my will. You know, it's not that I didn't love you. It's not that I don't care. It's just I've needed more power, and I've left you my burden to bear. So when atomic reactors are a thing of the past, still have my garbage to hold till the last, and judge in hindsight the wrong or the right of your forefathers' folly when they lit up the night. You know, it's not that I didn't love you. It's not that I don't care. It's just I've needed more power, and I've left you my burden to bear.
Wow.
Great song. Love that song, you know.
Okay. All it is.
Our forefathers' follies. And hopefully we will not be making the same mistakes again.
And again and again.
Yeah. But nobody knows what's going to happen. Hey, Chris. Chris, you're mutated.
No, he's not anymore.
He's not?
No,
How come I can't hear him?
don't know.
Still can't hear him. I can't hear you.
Yeah, it's something wrong with the audio. Ah, Chris, bummer.
Yeah. It's the second time this has happened, and I don't know what to say except, you know, you should come over here and play. Nope, can't hear you.
Still nothing.
And he's over there, poor guy, saying, "Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?"
Yeah.
I guess he can hear us. Nope, nothing.
You need to check the audio output in your audio settings. It's under microphone. You want to check to be sure you have the correct microphone selected.
That's in the bottom left-hand corner.
If you go to the little microphone and you click on the upward, like upside down V, it will open the audio settings. And the first thing you have is speaker, output level, and then you have microphone. And
Using the Mac, it's different.
Okay, well, it's got to be, if you get to the audio settings, it's the microphone setting usually that's the problem.
Lips are moving, but I can't hear what you say.
Oh, sound coming.
Nope.
Not a bit. Oh, damn.
Jeez. Check one, check two. Think he has a Mac? You have a Mac, Chris?
You want an apple?
Shake your head, yes or no?
No.
No.
So then
PC. So he'd have what?
should have
Ah,
one.
Chris.
Is your microphone turned on? Is it a separate mic? When you signed in, did you set it for using computer audio? My computer asked me if I want to use computer audio and computer video.
Huh.
Right.
It's going to be something stupid. Always
Yeah.
is.
Yep, always something simple that you just don't see.
We call a tech guy, and of course, the first thing he'd say is it plugged in?
So it is with me. Every time I can't find something, it turns out to be something simple and stupid that I should have seen.
Yep.
Yep, us too. So obvious.
It is interesting that he's got it. He's got a green. Well, maybe that's because you pinned him, right? You pinned him.
Yeah, I spotlighted him.
Yeah, so that's why he's got the green.
That's the green share screen.
Right. We're gonna have to move on now.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris,
Alright.
see what you can figure out, and we can come back to you. And then I'll tell you what. During the week, sometime we can get on a private Zoom and see what's going on. See if we can work through it. If we can't get you on tonight.
Okay. And you can keep working on it.
Yeah. Do what Joanna suggested. Check what your microphone is saying under that little up arrow.
Next to the microphone that says mute.
And it says select a microphone. If you have more than one option there, try the different option. Nah? Not happening.
Doesn't seem to be working.
All right, we'll work with you during the week, Chris. Let us know when you have a day that, 20 minutes that you can give us, and we'll set up a private Zoom.
Yeah, maybe tomorrow, actually. If
Yeah, 'cause we
you're
don't
going to be
have-
around, we'll give you a call.
Yeah, 'cause that little thing that says mute gives me a whole bunch of options.
Right.
Built-in microphone,
Yep.
line
Yep.
in,
Yep.
output.
There seems to be a ghost in the machine, however.
Yeah. All right, Chris. We'll talk to you. We'll give you a call tomorrow.
Unless you just keep working and let us know if you.
Yeah, if you come back,
If you
then
get a breakthrough.
we'd love to hear you if you can come back.
He's dropped, folks.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
okay.
Um.
All right. Well then.
Thank you. We were gonna hear from our sponsor.
Yes, and then they were going to hear from Stephen, and then Ron, and then Karen Sauer.
Okay, so for now, we're going to hear a word from our sponsor, the New England Wildlife Center.
And I'll be right back.
And he'll be right back, and then he'll play. So, as we know, the New England Wildlife Center is a large part of why we're here. Most of you have heard the news that we're going to be able to open the face-to-face Catbird in September, second half of September, so that's exciting news. And the center will be meeting with the folks over at the center to make sure all the wrinkles are ironed out before we get there. So in the meantime, the work that's being done at the Wildlife Center is ongoing and intense and incredible. This week, there were a number of stories this week, but the one I thought was the coolest and simplest was a hawk, an osprey actually, that was found by an animal control officer completely wrapped up in fishing line. And of course it couldn't fly, it couldn't fish, it couldn't get food, so it was suffering and deteriorating. Fortunately, they got it to Cape Wildlife, where they were able to unwrap it, determined that the injury was superficial, that he hadn't broken anything, and after a week they were able to today release him back into the wild. So we'd love to hear about successes like that, and for that reason we like to ask for your help if you can, and anywildlife.org is the easiest way to make a donation at the donate button on that website, or a check to 500 Columbian Street, South Weymouth, Mass. 02190 is also much appreciated. And as always, we thank you very much for everything you have done for the Wildlife Center. It's really important and very appreciated by everyone at the center. So now we're going to hear from
Who dat?
Stephen Martin. Now you're going to let me record.
Okay.
Record to the cloud.
Hey, folks. I was just going to play one song, but then I remembered something. Glenn, was it you that asked me if I knew Chip Kelly?
Nope, wasn't me.
Okay, well, Chip Kelly was an itinerant folk singer, fellow alcoholic back in Worcester. And you know this song, Cocaine, you might have heard, what's his name? Here we go.
Dave Van Ronk.
What?
Van Ronk.
Dave Van Ronk.
Dave Van Ronk, thank you. If anybody remembers, I'll just sing the verse. Cocaine, sweet cocaine, enough to drive a man insane. Cocaine, running all around my brain. Well, Chip Kelly wrote a song called Beer, and I don't remember a whole lot of it, but it went like this. Beer, beer, the only thing that keeps me from going queer is beer, running all down my shirt. I went to bed last night stiff as a stilt. Woke up this morning, I was stuck to the quilt. And it's beer running all around my... Anyway, that was Chip Kelly wrote that little song, and I just remembered it, and I'm sorry about that song. I'm going to play a song that I wrote now about World War II, and it's called, appropriately enough, World War II. And it starts way back at the beginning, and I got the whole thing, all 5 years of it, scrunched down into 2.5 minutes. So here we go. "1941, on a clear December day, the Japanese attacked our fleet and sank it in the bay. 2,400 met their glory in the sea, and Roosevelt proclaimed it a day of infamy. In the belly of Enola Gay was a bomb named Little Boy. Paul Tibbets dropped it carefully and a city was destroyed. The father's flesh fell from their bones, the mother's eyes were seared, the baby's blood began to boil, and then they disappeared. With 80,000 yet to die and 80,000 dead, the greatest day in history is what Harry Truman said. So don't forget Pearl Harbor, our nation and our pride, but remember Hiroshima and the children there. Remember Nagasaki and the children there who died. And that's all. That's all I got. Thank you. You were right along now. Who's next, Kathy?
Next is Ron Israel.
Ron Israel. Here, move aside here. Move in here, and then we'll get him up in the spotlight. Up in the highlight again.
All right, so spotlight. There he is.
There he is.
Hi there.
Hi, yeah. Fresh back from Holland.
Yeah, yeah, we
Yeah.
Ron.
Right. How, yeah. Yeah. Leave your
So I
finger
have
in the
the-
dike.
What?
Nothing. Nothing. Just allow me to introduce you because you're a great singer-songwriter and a passionate crusader for justice. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for Ron Israel.
Thank you. I have my AC going on in the background. Does that interfere with anything or no?
I don't hear it.
No, sounds okay.
Okay, good. All right. So, Stephen, that was a great World War II song. So I'm going to play a song I think you know that complements that one. Here we go. So I went to Mama. I said, Mama, Mama dear, what about peace in this world? She replied, not around here. Send me off to college, where they speak about big ideas. And I spoke about mine, and they said, well, it sounds fine. Not around here. So then I wrote the president, and I made sure my letters were clear. I said, what about peace in this world? He replied, not around here. No, 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 not around here. So what am I to do? Seems nobody believes it's true, except maybe you, except maybe you. soldier going off to battle. Ask the mother whose son disappeared. Ask the thinker. Ask the drinker. They'll say, not around here. But some say, go work on your outlook. And others say, conquer your fear. And some preach reconciliation. Not around here. Not around here. Oh, what am I to do? Nobody believes it's true, except maybe you. Except maybe you.
Oh yeah.
Love that song.
Do too.
Sad but true.
Hey, Ron.
Yeah.
Oh, you got your Neil. Okay. I'm gonna go in with a slightly more upbeat song. This is dedicated to the post-beatnik, pre-hippie generation. Oh, sorry. Whoops. When the new day comes, hippie, better watch out. Better pick up your dancing shoes. Better watch out, hippie. Better watch out. Pick up your dancing shoes. When the new day comes, brother, better watch out. You can have any life you choose. Better watch out, brother, better watch out. Pick up your dancing shoes. And when the new day comes, sister, better watch out. Gonna be good news. Better watch out, sister, better watch out. Pick up your dancing shoes. When the new day comes, sweetheart, better watch out at all the beautiful views. Better watch out, better watch out. Pick up your dancing shoes. And when the new day comes, it'll be just all about every color except blues. We can settle down in quiet Cambridge town, and you can wear your dancing shoes.
Dancing shoes. Oh, I've never heard that before.
Beautiful, Ron. I like that.
Outstanding. Ron Israel, folks.
Beautiful song.
Yeah, two great songs. Dennis wanted to know what's coming up. So we've got Karen Sauer, and then either Storm or you. If Storm shows up, it'll be Storm. If not, then it'll be you,
Dennis.
That's who I'm talking to. So be on your toes. And then after that will be Snake and Jerry and Rich and Neil and Freddie. It's something to look forward to.
And in the mean, and in there somewhere, we'll talk to the.
I think I got this to work.
It's
Oh,
Chris.
you
Got it to
hear
work.
you.
All right.
Oh,
Well then, let's get back to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, let him run through. I took enough time here. I'll get on at the end. It's a weird journey. Let me tell you.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we still don't have a visual.
Yeah, well, I went out to eat with my buddies from college, and I had some cauliflower soup. I should never have eaten it because it nearly killed me.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
What a way to start. And then
Chris.
my cat decided he wanted to be a chef, so he cooked my my little speaker for my mobile phone, put it underneath the air fryer, and when it came out, it was all fried.
Oh, geez.
Ah,
So I had to switch to T-Mobile, and I had mobile, whatever that was, but it was working.
Okay.
And so then I got hit by a guy in the parking lot, and he said
What?
I did it. It was a one day, you know.
Oh, Chris.
In
Jeez.
the life.
Wow.
I guess
all right.
so.
Well, put somebody on. Go ahead.
All right. Then we'll go ahead with Karen Sauer, and then we'll leave you to come on right before Freddie K, because Freddie K has to.
Okay.
Has to be the
Just
last
let
one.
me know so I don't fall asleep.
All right. Okay. It's going to be Karen, Storm, Dennis, Snake, Jerry, Rich, Neil, and you, and then Freddie. And there's Karen Sauer right there. And you got what? That's a nice shirt.
Yeah, it's a beautiful shirt. What's it?
Let's see that.
Oh, look at that.
Annapolis Speedway.
Oh,
Indianapolis.
Hey,
Speedway. Yeah, very nice. Huh?
Impressed.
Do you drive?
Not at night. Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay. Stupid question. All right. Well, it's my pleasure and my privilege to introduce you to the folks here. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Karen Sauer.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm off topic again, so I'm going to start with My Father by Judy Collins. My father always promised us that we would live in France. We'd go boating on the Seine, and I would learn to dance. We lived in Ohio then. He worked in the mines. On his streams like boats we knew we'd sail in time. All my sisters soon were gone to Denver and Cheyenne, marrying their grown-up dreams, the lilac and the man. I stayed home, the youngest still, only danced alone. The colors of my father's dreams faded without a sound. live in Paris now. My children dance and dream, hearing the words of a miner's life in words they've never seen. I sail my memories of home like boats across the Seine, and watch the Paris sun set in my father's eyes again.
Oh, Karen,
Gorgeous.
that was beautiful.
Oh man.
I love that song.
Karen.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was amazing.
All right.
Thank you. Is my balance is okay?
Yeah, you're a little soft, maybe
Your
overall.
voice is a little soft
Okay.
compared to the piano. I guess.
I'll turn the piano down a little. Now I'm going to sing the song I sang last week. I'm giving it another go because I tweaked it a little and I learned how to play it a little better. So this is the song about Josh Harley, the guy who raised his fist and ran, author of book about manhood, manliness. So this is called, now it's called See Josh Run. Run, 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 oh my, that guy can hustle. My gosh, that fella Josh can run. He was booking, didn't know the world was looking. Josh, could it be your running days are done? Outside the Capitol on January 6th, Josh saluted the angry mob with his now notorious fist. Then Josh took his fist inside and soon they had to go in hiding 'cause the shit was hitting the fan. So he upped and ran. He didn't stay to welcome the mob he'd helped incite. They were itching for a fight, yes sir. He scampered, scarpered, scurried. Man, the dude was in a hurry. Ran so quick that he was just a blur. Run, 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 oh my, that guy can hustle. By gosh, that fella Josh can run. He was booking, didn't know the world was looking. Josh, could it be your running days are done? As for the crazed mob, though Josh was one with them, owing to his day job, U.S. Senator, it was possible that some of them might not have the clarity to see his solidarity. And what if they didn't? That could spell trouble. In their little heads, who knows what goes on? So he took off in a sprint. Yes, he lit out on the double like a streaker, but with his clothes on. Run, 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 oh my, that guy can hustle. By gosh, that fellow Josh can run. He was booking, didn't know the world was looking. Josh, could it be your running days are done? In retrospect, it's funny, he was running like a bunny. I mean, a manly bunny, indeed. 'Cause don't forget, Josh is an author and he wrote the book on manhood. Yes, he literally wrote a book entitled Manhood, the masculine virtues America needs. So Josh gunned it, he skedaddled, he dashed. And I wrote this song hoping he's still in the news. This sort of story gets old fast, and that is why I didn't have time to polish it before I sang it to use.
All right.
Wonderful, wonderful, right on, and as usual, fucking hilarious. Thank you.
That was super.
I will see you soon.
Yes.
See you this week.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
Now, still no storm.
So then we're going to go to Dennis Kern, and we'll.
Aaron, do you want me to text then the storm?
Yeah, please.
All right,
If you
I'll let
would.
him know.
Thank you. And then after Dennis will be the Snake and Jerry and Rich. And I forgot about Linda. Linda will come after Rich, and then Neil, and then Freddie K. Just so that so you can see into the future. This guy's a great songwriter as well, and he can play the harmonica and guitar at the same time. Give it up for Dennis Pern.
Hey, Dennis.
Oh, hey, Dennis.
Well, I'm going to famously ignore the themes again this week. This is a song I wrote some time ago. Walk down by the whispering river with me. Walk softly, you'll hear what you give me. Listen to the water laugh and cry. Walk down by the whispering river with me. I said your love is like the moon, 'cause it comes and goes. She said no, my love is like the moon, 'cause it's there when it don't show. Walk down to the pounding ocean with me. Breathe deeply, you'll feel what you give me. Feel the whiskey burn our salt-chapped lips. Walk down to the pounding ocean with me. I said your love is like the moon, 'cause it comes and goes. She said my love is like the moon, 'cause it's there when it don't show. 'cause it's there when it don't show. Walk out in the falling rainfall with me. Don't cover your hair, just feel it with me. Drink your fill of sweet, sweet rain, it's my love. Walk on down in the rainfall with me. I said your love is like the moon, 'cause it comes and goes. She said no, my love is like the moon, 'cause it's there when it don't show.
Oh,
Absolutely lovely.
oh, that was really
Yeah.
gorgeous.
That was great, Dennis. Wow.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Called the Water Song. Well, I'll give my weekly advertisement that my band needs a new bass player because our wonderful fretless guy is moving to DC at the end of the month.
Yeah, there you go, Snake.
Are we doing Snake or another one of me?
No, it's just that Snake is a bass player, and I was wondering if he was up to joining.
Yeah, I've been hoping he'd contact me.
Plays good fretless too.
His musicianship is, renowned. I think there's someone else's guitar coming through. Do you hear that? Okay. Okay, good. And the other advertisement is I'm a fretless bass player, and since I front my band, I don't get to play bass in it, and I really miss playing fretless. So if anybody wants a fretless player just for hacking around or recording or gigging, I'd love to try it out. I did this one here a month or two ago, so just in the mood for it tonight. This is much more recent. It's on my most recent CD, I guess. Floats up from the deep, she teaches mermaids to sing. She says, I don't know nothing, so I can say anything. It's a fatal contradiction to say that she makes no sense, 'cause her dreams come true. By coincidence, I say you're God's dearest angel, sent for me to adore. She said, no, 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 just another gypsy whore. say she's got it all, but I know that she loses everything. St. Anthony came around. She said, go away, it's all just bling. Sings erotic songs about Judas the King, but her kisses are all saved up for Lady Day, the queen of singing. I say, God's dearest angel sent for me to her door. She said, no, 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 just another gypsy whore. I say God's dearest angel sent for me to adore. She says, no, 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 just another gypsy whore. Me, I hide in the shadow of the shadows, praying for anything good. She says, come here, step into the light, like you know you should. I say I may be your circus clown, dancing for you in the woods. I say you may hold the puppet strings, but don't you tell me what I should. I say a God's dearest angel sent for me to adore. She said, no, I'm just another gypsy whore. I say a God's dearest angel sent for me to adore. She said, no, 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 just another gypsy whore. Another gypsy whore. Just another gypsy. Another gypsy. Just another gypsy whore.
Oh, crazy man.
Ah,
I love it.
Awesome.
Damn.
Great
That,
job.
by the way, folks, lest you forget, is Dennis Pern.
Hey, Dennis.
Remarkable performer. All right. We got the snake coming up next. As many of you know, I am a lay herpetologist, which is herpetology is not the study of herpes. It is the study of reptiles, and is one of the most interesting reptiles I've ever met. Coming up right now, he's going to slither into our hearts. Give it up, please, for the snake.
Oh, snake. Good to see you.
Can't hear the vocal. Your microphone's not hot.
Something again?
Nope.
There was just a little bit of a check kind of thing coming through, but
Yeah.
nothing else. There it goes.
Uh,
All right.
okay.
There you go.
Once again, La Snake.
Song from 1927. It was written by Jerome Kern and Oscar Hammerstein II. It's from the musical Showboat. Oscar Hammerstein actually wrote the entire play, not just the lyrics to the songs. This song, they tell me, is the most widely recorded song of all time. There's an organization that does nothing but track the recordings of this song. They have documented over 18,500 versions and have in their own archive just under 18,000. Poor folk work on the Mississippi. Poor folk work while the rich folk play. Pulling those boats from dawn till sunset. Get no rest till the judgment day. Take me away from the old Mississippi. Take me away from the rich man's boss. Show me that stream called the River Jordan. That's the stream that I long to cross. Say nothing, he just keeps rolling. He keeps on rolling along. He don't plant taters, he don't plant cotton, but then it plants them are soon forgotten. Why, old man river, he just keeps rolling along. You and me, we sweat and strain, bodies all aching and racked with pain. Tote that barge, lift that bale, get a little drunk, and you land in jail. I'm so weary, sick of trying, tired of living, to dying, but old man, it just keeps rolling along. Don't look up, just look down. Dash and make the big boss frown. Bend your knees, bow your head, pull the rope until you're dead. I'm so weary, I'm so sick trying, tired of living, scared of dying. But old man River, he just keeps rolling, he keeps on rolling along.
Yeah, babe.
Beautiful, thanks. Nicely done.
Tired of living, but I'm scared of dying.
Nick, I love you.
I played this one a couple of months ago. It was the first time out of the barn. I wasn't happy.
Your microphone blinked off? Yeah, what's up with that anyway?
It's very strange. You could also bring it up in next to your guitar. It's a little, your vocals low to your guitar while you're.
Yeah, either that or turn your guitar down.
That could be too.
Let's hear your guitar. Okay, you got to turn that down. It's breaking up.
Yeah.
Even more. And your microphone?
Check test.
Okay, you're good to go. The mic's out again. And now
Check
it's on.
test.
Now it's working.
That's
Must
right.
be a loose wire somewhere because it's when you bang it, it comes back.
That's weird. Anyway, check test. The song was written in 2011 by David Rawlings and Gillian Welch. I still haven't quite figured out what to do with it. David Rawlings plays it on a clawhammer banjo, and there's only one chord in the whole song. The two of them harmonize on the vocals, and in between verses, Gillian Welch does an Appalachian dance with the rhythm of her feet and slapping her thighs. She gets quite a rhythm going. But I can't do that. And I can't harmonize with myself, and I don't play a clawhammer banjo. So we're going to give this a shot, see how it works. Like I say, it's still a work in progress. Coming after me. 6 white horses coming after me. 6 white horses coming after me, carrying me to my burying ground. 6 white horses coming two by two. 6 white horses coming two by two. Come for my mother, no matter how I love her. 6 white horses coming two by two. 6 white horses, easy on the wheels. Whoa now, horses, easy on the wheels. So broken-hearted, up now they started. 6 white horses, easy on the wheels. See them horses pulling on a rein. See them horses pulling on a rein. Sunshine and sorrow, yesterday and tomorrow. And the bottom really are their names. Some bright morning, what will you see? Some bright morning, what will you see? Some bright morning, look around the dormant. Some bright morning, what will you see? 6 white horses coming after me. 6 white horses coming after me. Pretty as a picture, steady as the scripture. 6 white horses coming after me. 6 white horses coming after me. 6 white horses coming after me. Pretty as a picture, certain as a scripture. 6 white horses coming after me. 6 white horses coming after me. 6 white horses coming after me.
Oh, you're doing just fine. That's, yeah.
That sounds real good.
Turned it into a 3-chord song. Yeah. Yeah.
Good job.
Very cool.
And it reminds me, what? One kind favor? Remember that song? A little bit from that? Yeah. Okay, ladies and germs, put your little hands together for Eric the Snake Gullikson.
Oh,
Well done.
nice job.
All right, we got Jerry coming up, and then Rich, then Linda, then Neil, then Freddie. And there he is right there now. And
Okay.
what bridge is
What
that?
about Chris? Oh yeah, we got to get Chris in too at the end.
Oh, right. Thank you.
Thank
Who's
you.
that, Karen?
Good
Yeah.
reminder.
Yep, she's on top of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so Linda, then Neil, then Chris, then Freddie. But right now, please welcome me and joining back, Jerry Corrible.
Hey, Jerry.
Thank you. I actually didn't expect to sing tonight, but here I am. So, this tune I heard on a Doc Watson album a long time ago. I didn't pay too much attention to it, and the song has come back around, and there are a lot of young bluegrass players playing it. I thought it was a traditional tune, but it is not. It is not. It was written by, of all people, Mel Tillis. And it's a riff on the old John Henry legend. So here's how it goes. Well, I was born one morning, rain a pouring down. I heard my mama say to my papa, let's call him John Henry Brown. Walk on, boy, walk on down the road. There ain't nobody in this whole wide world gonna help you carry your load. You know I left my mama and my papa just about the age of 10. Lord, I got me a job working on the levee, toting water for the hard-working men. Walk on, boy. You got to walk on down the road. There ain't nobody in this whole wide world gonna help you carry your load. One day my papa told me some advice I want to give to you. Son, find a good woman, be good to her, and she's gonna be good to you. Walk on, boy. You best walk on down the road. There ain't nobody in this whole wide world gonna help you carry your load. Well, if anyone should ever ask you just who's that fellow Brown, you can tell him I'm the boy who left his hammer smoking where he beat that steam drill down. Walk on, boy. You got to walk on down the road. There ain't nobody in this whole wide world gonna help you carry your load. Well, now you've heard my story. Every last word is true. You know they call me Big John Henry Brown, 'cause there's nothing that I can't do. Walk on, boy. You got to walk on down the road. There ain't nobody in this whole wide world gonna help you carry. Pick it, boy. You know that I was born one morning, rain a-pouring down. I heard my mama say to my papa, let's call him John Henry Brown. Walk on, boy. You got to walk on down the road. There ain't nobody in this whole wide world gonna help you carry your load. Walk on, boy. You got to walk on down the road. There ain't nobody in this whole wide world gonna help you carry your load.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Jerry.
Awesome. Incredible ragtime guitar. Ah, wow.
Pretty good picking, Jerry.
Thank you, thank you. Let me just get this thing in tune here.
Is that the Long Island Bridge behind you?
No, what that is actually the Throgs Neck Bridge. It runs between Queens and the Bronx.
Ah, well. Well.
This tune is attributed to Sleepy John Estes. I don't know if really it was his tune, and like many of these tunes, they turn into things that Pete Seeger used to call zipper songs. And the reason he called them that is that you could zip verses in from other songs and zip verses out. You see what I mean? If the river was whiskey and I was a diving duck, if the river was whiskey and I was a diving duck, if the river was whiskey, and I was a diving duck. Honey, I dived to the bottom, and I would never come up. You know the sun's gonna shine around my back door someday. You know the sun's gonna shine around my back door someday. The sun's gonna shine around my back door someday. And the wind's gonna rise and blow all my blues away. Put your loving arms round me like a circle round the sun. Put your loving arms around me like a circle round the sun. Put your loving arms around me like a circle round the sun. Honey, love me, love me, love me, love me, love me till the cows come home. You know my easy rider sure won't give me no rest. My easy rider won't give me no rest. Said my easy rider sure won't give me no rest. That girl's got my heart a-wandering like the wild geese in the west. Hey baby, you're smart, good-looking, long-legged, fine and round. You're smart, good-looking, long-legged, fine and round. You're smart, good-looking, long-legged, fine and round. Oh, girl, you're tailor-made. You sure ain't no hand-me-down. I tell you, boy, you never miss your water till the well runs dry. You never miss your water till the well runs dry. Never miss your water till the well runs dry. And you never miss your baby till she says goodbye. If I could holler, holler like a mountain jack. If I could holler, holler, holler like a mountain jack. If I could holler, holler, holler like a mountain jack. Well, I go up on the mountain, call my baby back. If the river was whiskey and I was a diving duck. If the river was whiskey and I was a diving duck. The river was whiskey and I was a diving duck. Honey, I'd dive to the bottom and I would never come up. I would dive to the bottom and I would never come up. Said I would dive to the bottom and I would never come up.
Whoa, Jerry.
Amazing.
Tour de force.
Great stuff.
Great job.
Zipper song. I figure you zipped about 6 or 7 different songs into that.
Yeah, there's a lot of verses that come from a lot of different places.
Yeah, I love it.
Oh,
and well done, sir. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Interestingly enough, your guitar playing's reminding me of Jorma Kaukonen. And I want
to go back to the sources. You know, like he learned from listening to Reverend Gary Davis.
Oh yeah.
People like that, Mississippi.
That's right.
McDowell, and that's the real stuff. You know, so.
But
That's where Jorma got it. Yeah.
I want to be your Jack Cassidy on bass.
Well, I tell you, it's funny because it's great to see everybody and so on. Zoom has been had very surprising flip side effects. I got booked to play the Philadelphia Folk Festival in 2 weeks because of Zoom. And, you know, otherwise they wouldn't know who the hell I am. You know, so it's pretty amazing. You know, meeting people like you and everybody else just because you're stuck at home. You know, very cool.
Right, well, very cool.
That's
We met
right.
you.
Thank you. Hey, folks, that's Jerry Corbo. Outstanding.
Awesome, Jerry. Great job.
My pleasure.
And Jerry, starting on the 17th of September, we will be doing this every other week. So we will not be here on the 17th, but we will be here on the 24th. And then again, I can't. Every other week from then on, and every other week we'll be live there at the actual physical Catbird Café at the New England Wildlife Center at 500 Columbian Street, where we started 17 years ago. So anyway, Rich Barrett is here, and hopefully he has not had any more unfortunate happenstances on the road.
No, not this week. Close, but nope.
Oh my.
Watched everybody else have their little happenings. I've been working out in Arlington, and boy, I'll tell you, I don't miss that commute at all.
Yeah.
People drive like idiots.
People are idiots.
Anybody that rides a motorcycle and rides that white line is crazy.
Yeah.
Watched somebody pull out on somebody this week. And whoa. All right. I got a couple of.
Right. Hold on there, because I just want to interject that loud pipes save lives. And other than that, give it up for Rich Barrett.
Hey, Rich, good to see you.
Good to be seen. Literally, with my luck. This is a song, I guess there's, I don't know, I've heard a half a dozen different versions of it. Either, from Bob Dylan, Woody Guthrie. It's House of the Rising Sun. In New Orleans, they call the rising sun.
It's been the ruin of many a poor soul and me. Oh God, I'm one. I listen to what Martha said. I'd be in my home today, being so young and foolish, poor girl. Let a gambler lead me astray. My mother, she's a tailor. She sews them new blue jeans. My sweetheart, well, he's a drunkard boy. He drinks down in New Orleans. He fills his glasses to the brim, passes them around. The only pleasure he gets out of life is hoboing from town to town. The only thing the drunkard needs is a suitcase and the trunk. And the only time he's satisfied is when he's on a drunk. Go and tell my sister, never do like I have done. Shun that house in New Orleans. They call the rising sun. It's 1 foot on the platform, and the other foot's on the train. I'm going back to New Orleans to wear my ball and chain. My life is almost over. My race is almost run. I'm going back to New Orleans, to the house of the rising sun.
Yeah,
Nice
well done. Yeah, man. It was a lot better than Dylan's version. I'm a big Dylan guy, but anyway. And that was it. That was your second song. No?
That was my first song.
That was your first song. Okay, well, I'm gonna go back to sleep now and let you play the second one.
This is one by the band. And I'm going to try and do it the way Richard Manuel did it. Because I think that's the best version of it I've heard. They say everything can be replaced. They say every distance is not near. So I remember every face of every man who put me here. I see my light come shining from the west down to the east. Any day now, I shall be released. They say every man needs protection. They say every man must fall. Yet I swear I see my reflection somewhere so high above this wall. I see my light come shining from the west down to the east. Any day now, I shall be relieved. Now yonder stands a man in this lonely crowd, a man who swears he's not to blame. All day long I hear him shouting so loud, crying out that he was framed. I see my light come shining from the west down to the east. Any day now, I shall be released. Any day now, I shall be released.
Any day now.
Oh, Richard, song is great.
Yes. Love it. Love
All
it.
right, Richard.
Rich Barrett.
Yeah, Rich.
Good deal. All right. I think Dylan wrote that song, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right then. Let's go out west to where I left my heart.
Hi, Linda.
There she is. And this lady has been posting some amazing photographs of.
Yep.
of
I'm house sitting for my sister Mary while she's in Maine with her friends on vacation. And this lake has the most beautiful sunsets ever, ever, ever. So
it's
it's been
amazing.
wonderful. There's
What
a couple
lake is that
kitties
now?
to take. Pardon?
What lake?
Oh, Sandy Lake. Very
Sandy.
small. It's between Kent and Ravenna, Ohio. So
Wow.
Kent State, that area.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
You're still there now. You must be just about ready to head back to California.
Not till the 17th.
all right.
Because you
Mary's
know
got a
why?
long
Because
vacation.
we're working on sorting through Mom's house.
Oh, okay. All right. So,
So-
once Mary gets home, you'll still be doing work there.
Yeah, for a couple more weeks. But anyway,
Yeah, Kent,
it's been
Ravenna,
beautiful.
Kent, Ravenna, and all the. I grew up there. I grew up in a little town called Hudson.
Oh, Hudson's beautiful. Love it there. Yeah, wonderful. And
Lynn.
because we're short in Mom's house, we're finding all kinds of treasures and it's memories. It's really fun. So
Good deal.
Any
Good
gold
Yep.
coins hidden away anywhere?
they got some coins and some stamps. Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Dad used to collect those, so they're in some drawers somewhere. Yeah.
Could be
It's
a lot of
been a
money
house
there.
full.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's great to be here tonight. Thanks so much.
It's great to see you and hear
Glad
your
you
voice.
made it tonight, Lynn. Good to see
Yep.
you.
Thank you.
Yep,
That's
take
cousin
care.
Linda.
Hey, cuz.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hi.
Lynn.
All righty then. And while we're in the peanut gallery, let's switch over to Neil, one of my favorite legumes. And there he is at what is that Paragon Park?
Paragon Park, one of my favorite places
Ah,
I ever went to, and that's right in your backyard.
yeah, it is.
Was.
Yep.
Oh, it was,
All
yeah.
because-
Yeah. Now it's a big, ugly building, but oh well.
Right.
Oh yeah.
But we've still got the carousel building.
Still the carousel, yep. Yeah.
And the arcade. We still have the arcade.
I remember when you, Stephen, and I forgot who else was playing with you that night, but you were playing outside the carousel to raise money for the carousel.
That's
Keep it
right.
there.
Yeah.
A long time ago.
Ed the Ford was there that night. I believe.
Yeah, and your daughter was there too.
Yeah, and Snake was
Snake
there.
was there.
Snake was there, yep. We had a
Yeah.
good time that time. You guys did a great job. And
Thank
It was
you.
a fun night.
I
Yeah, it
remember-
was always fun playing for kids, because we're kids.
Yeah, we're all kids, aren't we? I think.
Yeah, I could relate to them. You remember? And we did the song that never ends.
Yep, that's right. Yeah, it was great. But it's just great being here. I'm sorry again, I'm so late as always, but I just
No
wanted to be
apology
here.
necessary.
And I guess some of us will meet tomorrow to plan for our next MDG meeting. And
That's not until the 14th.
That's the 14th.
That's
yeah,
not
I'm glad
tomorrow.
you said that. That's not tomorrow. I'm
Yeah,
glad
not
you said,
tomorrow.
I'm glad I said that and you said
Glad you
that.
brought it up.
Yep. Yeah, things work out that way.
Yeah.
That's why we communicate. Yeah.
That's a good thing. And but we're looking forward to that, and that's a planning meeting for our upcoming Georgia elections thing for MGG for Reverend Warnock, and of course it'll be for Stacey Abrams as well. And
And you know what? We're thinking also Marcus Flowers is there, and he's running against Marjorie Taylor Greene.
oh, good.
So he's important too.
I actually didn't know she was up. I didn't realize she was up for.
All the members of the House are up.
Oh, good. So I hope people will wake up really. For
Oh,
that
me
one.
too, man. Me
But,
too.
but so we'll have a planning meeting on the 14th. Thank you
Yes.
very much.
And the concert will be on September 18th,
Yeah, the day after the Catbird opens.
day after the physical Catbird opens. So
Yeah.
that'll be September 18th at 5 o'clock.
Yeah. And just for anybody
all right.
that's still in the house that may not know, for this Monday we do have our Rosendale open mic, and we have Greg Greenway as our special opener
Not a
on
secret,
Monday.
though.
If anybody wants to join us, you can throw your email in the chat, or I can throw my email in the chat, and you can just shoot me an email, and I'll send you the Zoom stuff. But we're looking forward to it. We're almost full. We almost have a full house now. So, but we have a few late spots open.
Okay.
So, but
All
thank
right.
you all. Great to see you. I'm
Uh,
looking forward to hearing whoever else is coming. And I know Chris Lee is coming up soon, and I'm looking forward to hearing Chris, my dear
Yeah.
friend. And thank you all. Thank you, Kathy and Stephen, for what you always do every week.
All right.
Thank
Thanks,
you,
Neil.
Neil.
We love you so.
Love you right back.
All right.
And you are correct. It would be Chris Lee up next. Are you there, sir?
Well, it's been
Yeah, you are. All right, give it up, please, for Chris Lee.
Go, Chris!
Woo!
Hey, there he is, the King of Charity. I'll tell you. Neil has come to my rescue on a number of occasions, and he did recently because when the cat fried my phone, we had to change phones, we had to change TV service and everything. Of course, it was cheaper than what we were doing, but it was kind of a mess. So I have to thank Neil. Neil, thank you for all you do for Rom and everybody else who finds themselves in need or whatever. Then the next thing you know, Neil sails in and takes over and things work out.
It's true.
Well, this is a song I wrote a number of years ago. It was sort of a proposal, and this was about the same time I met Jim Polana. And this is one I wrote. Lady, would you come with me, whether right or wrong, knowing all I offer you, loving and a song. Ain't much in worldly terms it'll have to do. Something better comes along, give it all to you. Lady, would you leave your friends for a trip across the land? I should lose my way and stumble, reach out and hold my hand. Know that those who not approve, you're running off with me. A footloose rambler reaching after dreams that he can see. Lady, oh lady, lady, would you come? Lady, oh lady, lady, my lady, my love. Thanks for hanging around.
Beautiful song from the
Beautiful,
heart.
Chris. Wow. That's one of my favorite songs of yours.
Me
That
too.
was the first step in the beginning of a long and at least warm bunch of relationships with people, and that's just what came out. So, thanks
Yeah.
for listening, and
Thanks for playing. And
stay
of course,
well.
one of those relationships is Jim Polana. We know
Yeah,
that.
well, Jim Polana, I saw him last night. I didn't.
Oh,
see
did
him.
you? Where?
He was in Bridgewater. There's a place called Music in the Alley. And
Yeah.
Andrew Lewis runs it.
Yikes.
And I didn't get a chance to see Jimmy. He got there too late. It
Oh.
was a bunch of other people I know, mostly from Rick's Music World and down toward Pawtucket and
Uh-huh.
Providence. And Jim Polano and I go back a long, long way.
Yep.
And I have stolen a lot of his songs. He laughs and puts his hands up every time.
That's with
I
his
see him.
permission, though, Chris.
Oh yeah, I have his permission. I'll tell you a brief, quick story. You know what my hit is? A medley of my hit I do every now and then. It's cheap and superficial. And we won't go into how it got written, but somebody else tried to add on to it. There's a copy of it written, and not my version of it online somewhere. I saw it and I said, "What? What is that?" When everything's pretty much the same except for the last verse, and instead of finishing it the way that I did, they finished it a little differently. Never know what's going to happen in the music world.
Yeah, good for you. Somebody covered your song. Also, you've written a lot of great songs. I mean, It Ain't Funny How Life Turns Out Sometimes. That's a great song.
That was something to try to keep my sanity. That was not a good time. And I
But it's
had
a
a lot
great
of
song.
friends that helped me out, and not like on a financial thing or anything, which is mentally. So, yeah, I've had a lot of people help me, and I like working with a lot of people that I run into around here. And it's a different way of life, and when you get to a certain age, it helps. So
Yeah.
thanks, folks.
Thanks, Chris.
Thank you. That would be the mighty Chris Lee.
Hey, Chris, awesome.
All right. As we approach the bitter end, it befalls me to list off some of these suggested themes for next week. I don't know. One of them is National Filet Mignon Day for those of you non-vegans. And then it's also National Blame Somebody Else Day, so which we're really good at. And then it will also be International Left-Handers Day. And because when my parents were kids, left-handed people were the children of Satan. And many of
put your
you
hand
who
in
probably
the
had
bag.
gone to Catholic schools have had your knuckles wrapped for writing with your left hand.
Well,
And that's why we can't read your writing.
used to tie us up.
Yeah.
You think I'm kidding? I spent more time in the ropes than I did outside to learn. I wanted to play with the little range and stuff that they had for the girls. And, she wouldn't let us.
No.
Little did she know that everything that I brought to school for the, like the parties for moms and the whatever that parent-teacher association is and all that, I made them for my mother. But I was not supposed to play with that. You play outside. The girls play in the kitchen. And then she tied
yes,
me
of
up.
course. Yep.
And she was still teaching when I went there to college.
Where was this?
Where?
Yeah.
Bridgewater State.
I mean, your high school.
I went to Bridgewater Rainham for 1 year. I got kicked out of. They kicked everybody out of Bridgewater, and then they burnt. They took the buildings down. The high school building they built in 1952. They knocked it down because it had asbestos in it. And it was cheaper to take the asbestos down than it was to build a new school. So they built a 65 or something. It was over $100 million worth of school at Bridgewater Rainham.
Wow.
It's a huge thing you have to look at. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But, hey, it's better than nothing. My kids are all out of there, so I don't really worry about that too much. But I have grandchildren, and I see them and what they have to go through. 4 of them live in Texas, in Dallas, and that is some kind of thing. 113, 115. When you're a little kid, that's That's pretty tough.
Yeah.
And it was, and it still is. Well,
And
like I said,
you know, the most beautiful and biggest school building in the world isn't worth anything if the teachers suck.
Well, I tried teaching for a while.
Yeah, I know you did.
Yep. It was
But
a
you
very
didn't suck.
interesting- It was a very interesting experience. Teaching, it's for what?
Those kids were lucky to have you, Chris.
Yeah. And however demanding it was, I bet it's a lot more demanding today.
Well, my thing was that teaching is the greatest part-time job in the world.
Huh.
And it
Yeah,
is.
my dad was
If you can deal with it.
part-time teacher.
Well, it's a part-time job.
Well, he was
I've had others that were worse.
really part-time. What do you call him?
Substitute.
A substitute teacher, yes.
Yay, substitute.
All right, we're going to move
There's a
on to the
song
bitter
there-
end
there's a
now.
song there- There's a song there about being a substitute. Rudy Toot Toot, I want to be your substitute.
Oh, okay. You need to write that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
We look forward to hearing it.
Yeah, well, you may.
So, all right, let's get down to it, and
Where's
so we
Fred?
can get through
There he
it.
is.
There he is.
Yep.
That's a dear friend and a unique man. One after which they broke the mold, and we are proud to know him. And you all know all about him. Most maybe a couple of you don't know that he was the founder and director of the Freddie K. Christian Action Fellowship, and he helps people with drug problems, alcohol problems, and other problems that everyone else has given up on. And he works for free. He works altruistically, and that's a rare thing these days, it seems. So, please give it up for Freddie K.
Oh, Freddie! Good to see you, brother.
Great evening, everyone. I think one of the first crimes I ever committed was being left-handed. When I used to write with my left hand. I'd throw a baseball with my right hand and wrote with my left hand, and that was a crime back in the 60s. I was 7 years old, and my father must have had good insurance or something, working with the state, and they flew me on a plane to Philadelphia and ran all kinds of tests and yick and yak. Tied my hand behind my back in school, so I'd have to write with my right hand. One of my first crimes. I don't think I've ever written a song about it. I probably became a criminal, but I never wrote a song about that. Anyway, I was Don Lefties. I guess next week is Lefty Week. So I got a song I'm missing. I've been looking through an OCD and looking for the damn thing. What the hell it is? I have another one called Public Drinking that's in my old stuff that is very lost. I'm not going to try it from memory. It's a funny song about ducks and drinking and nacho chips. But I'm going to start with this first one, and then I'm going to end with a beer drinking song. It's relatively new. It's called I'm Gonna Be a Criminal, which I guess started when I started writing left-handed. Shame on me. I'm gonna be criminal. I've always been, and I think it's terminal. I'm gonna be criminal. I've always been, and I think it's criminal. Public enemy number 2, right behind you. Public enemy number 2, right behind you. It's just a battle after the war. It's just a battle when there's really nothing left fighting for. It's just a battle between right and wrong. We gotta fight over whether it's ripped or torn. It's just a battle. It's just a battle between wrong and right. Should I rather be a criminal to join in this stupid fight? I'm gonna be criminal. I've always been, and I think it's terminal. Shit, they're gonna get you whether you zig or zag. They're gonna get you whether you burn or wave the flag. They're gonna get you whether you're rich or poor. They're gonna get you whether you're a virgin or a whore. I'm gonna be a criminal. I've always been, and I think it's terminal. They're gonna get you whether you kneel or stand. This is got a rule for every woman, child and man. They're gonna get you whether you stand or kneel. They'll have you begging and fighting for your next meal. They'll have you begging and criminal. I've always been, and I think it's terminal. Public enemy number 2, right behind you. Public enemy number 2, right behind you.
Yeah. Always been a criminal.
Ready.
But y'all are criminals, you know. I bet every one of you is guilty of jaywalking, and it's still illegal to spit on the sidewalk in Massachusetts. They pass new laws every year, but they don't ever take any of the old ones off the books.
Well,
Anyway.
Conspiracy is a possession of a brain with intent to think.
Yep.
I like it.
That's conspiracy. You thought of breaking the law. You knew people who might break the law and you didn't tell them. The song's called I've Always Been an Outlaw. I've always been an outlaw. Never knew it any other way. whiskey and 3 beers on a starry day. 2 shots of whiskey and 3 beers on a starry day. Day, 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 ow. I can hear him coming. I hear the lawman on my trail. Thank God I had the good sense to carry me some bail. To carry me some bail. And why not? I've always been an outlaw. Seemed quite natural. Quite natural that way. Uh-huh. I've always been an outlaw. 2 shots of whiskey and 3 beers on a starry day. 2 shots of whiskey, 3 beers on a starry day. I hear Satan's dogs on our trail. And pull out the shovel and unearth a little bit of that bale. Keep those hush puppies off our trail. 'Cause we've always been outlaws. We never knew it any other way. Uh-huh. We've always been outlaws. 2 shots of whiskey, 3 beers on a starry day. 2 shots of whiskey, 3 beers on a starry day. 2 shots of whiskey and 3 beers. That's how we start. Each and every day.
Ow! That would be Freddie K, ladies and gentlemen.
Would be.
Tells it like it do be. And that takes us down to almost the bitter end. Can I get a witness? I started the evening by telling you about this world's smallest armadillo, and look at it. It's no more than 6 inches long. There's his little nose there. You can see his great big claws, and his shell is not really for protection. It's for to control the temperature. Look at the thing. And it only exists in central Argentina.
It looks like those hairy caterpillars we're having around here.
You know,
like a Trump toupee.
Yeah.
Yes. The bristles are poisonous. They're toxic.
Wait, what are?
Bristles on these little caterpillars are.
Right. Yes.
Well, that's good to know. I won't meet any of them, Mary Ann.
Well, and the problem is
those
you can't pick it up.
the
Do it.
monarch caterpillars?
I don't know.
Aren't they the tent caterpillars? What they used to call gypsy moths? I guess they call them something different now.
Okay.
They look like little Trump toupees.
But monarchs are poisonous too, I understand, because they're born in milkwood, and milkwood is poisonous.
Milkweed.
Milkweed. What did I say?
Milkwood.
Under Milkwood by Dylan Thomas. Yeah. Never mind.
Are they local to us, or is that all foreign?
What? This thing?
Any of the ones you're talking about?
I forgot what I was
Well,
talking.
Marianne was talking about the kinds.
The butterflies, the caterpillars. Yeah,
The
but
caterpillars
those woolly
that have
bears are
hairs
not
that are
poisonous.
very
You can
irritating.
you can let them crawl on you. I like
Little
those
ones
woolly
are
bears.
fine. No, these are little. They look like little Trump toupees.
Ow!
Yes.
Yeeks!
And they're. I've heard they're this area, and that it's becoming more. They're seeing more of them. Just this whole thing.
Wow.
Maybe we should send them to Mar-a-Lago, Marianne. Send them all down there in a package.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Or maybe send it down to Jade's house if you can get rid of that mouse. But anyway, don't forget next week the suggested themes are National Blame Someone Else Day, International Left-Handers Day, or anything you damn well feel like playing or talking about or anything. And look at this, it's 9:35 and we're done. So, thanks everybody for being who you are and what you do, which might end up being basically the same thing. I want to thank Freddie and Chris and Linda and Neil and Rich and Jerry and Snake and Dennis and Storm.
No Storm.
No, I never showed. Oh, he gets so wedgy. And Karen and Ron and Chris and Sherman and Mark and Jade and Mary Ann and Tom and Glenn and Michelle and Joanne and other Mary Ann and just everybody. You enrich our lives so with what you bring every Saturday night to the Catbird, and we're grateful to that for you for that. And hopefully next week it won't be so damn hot and humid. But until then, as the Lakota say, Mitakaye Uyasi. We are all related. We're all interrelated. And Wakantan Kanishiyun. May the Great Spirit walk with you.
Right back to you, Stephen and Kathy. Thanks so much for doing what you do.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Kathy and Steve.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you all.
Thank
Great
you
night.
all.
Thanks
Be
all.
well, be safe, and
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Good night, all.
good night,
Good
all.
night, everybody. We love you.
Karen, I can't do that. You know that. All right. Good night, all.